Hi, I'm Elena, and I'm ranking all the books I had to read this year for AP Lit. The first book we read this year was The Testaments. I haven't read A Handmaid's Tale, and I don't really... It's a very outside of the genre that I would normally read, but this book was really good, and they're technically... I don't know if they're technically, this is like a prequel. This happens before The Handmaid's Tale, but this is technically a standalone, so you can read it alone if you want. And I annotated most of this book. I did have to change ink colors like halfway through because my pen ran out, which was very, very annoying. It's a good book. It's definitely outside of the genre that I would normally read, but it wasn't bad. It might be one of my favorites this year. We'll have to see. The next one, it's not really a book, it's a play. We read The Importance of Being Earnest, and this one was really fun because this happened in the last few days before winter break, and we performed it and we read it aloud, and it was really, really funny. And we also watched the movie version. I forget, there's someone kind of known in the movie version, but it's really funny. Oh no, Reese Witherspoon is in the movie version. That's who it is. But it was really funny because no one in this play takes themselves seriously, and it's really funny because none of us did either. So, a very solid book. This might be one of my favorites, actually. Sorry, Testaments. This one's. Next up was Frankenstein, and this is actually one that I've wanted to read, but upon reading it, I'm there's nothing really much going on. This was not my favorite. Victor was pretty much an absent father, and then he wondered why that caused all the problems in his life. And my copy, it started falling apart. This page, the pages just came out, which was really funny. And it's just I don't know, I did not like Victor. I liked the monster. I did not like Victor. So this might be my least favorite of this year. And then the last one, we're currently reading this one right now, I actually haven't finished it, is There There by Tommy Orange. This is his debut novel, and he almost won the Pulitzer Prize, which was just kind of annoying. But I can understand why. This book is really interesting because there are literally 12 narrators. There are 12 POVs that you get, and some POVs are in first person and some are in third person, and it's kind of fun to switch back and forth. He tells you who they are, and obviously, and it's on the top of the page, so if you get confused, you can find it. But it's a really interesting read. It centers around Native American identity when you're in an urban environment, which was really interesting. But I haven't finished it yet, but I think it's gonna be good. Well, that's all for now. We're gonna read The 12th Night at the end of the year after the exam, so I'll keep you guys updated.